Hi guys, and welcome to 15minuteguitar.com. In today's lesson, we're going to be looking at the Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga track, Shallow. So this one starts off with an E minor 7 chord shape. You've got a choice on this one again to either do with pick or fingers, or a mix of both. I did the first bit with the fingers, so I kept the pick in my hand and I did the first bit with the fingers. But I'm going to do an E minor 7 chord shape, so I put my first finger down on the A string, fret number 2, and my second finger down on the D string, fret number 2, and my third finger down on the B string, fret number 3. Okay, and then on a normal E minor 7, you put your little finger on fret number 3 as well. You can do that if you want, just so you can understand and see the shape. But actually, we don't pick it when we play it, so I'm going to keep that off. So we go. The first part we do the open E string with the thumb of the right hand. Then we do the D string, then the B, and then the G. So that's our opening phrase. So. Okay, then we change to a D/F sharp chord, or D over F sharp, and you put your first finger down on the second fret of the low E string. Your first finger is led across ever so slightly, so it's muting the A string of the left hand, and then you've got the open D string, and then your second finger's down on the second fret of the G string, and your third finger's down on the third fret of the B string, so it hasn't moved those two, so that finger stayed exactly the same there. Okay, so we got... pick the thumb first, and then so you pick the low part of the chord, the thumb, and then you pick the G and the B strings. Okay, then I'm going to keep my third finger where he is, and I'm going to change to a G chord shape, which is normally like that. So, and I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to take my finger off, so it's more like an Ed Sheeran does that quite regularly. Does it like that instead of putting that finger down there. So you've just taken the B note out of the G chord there on the low A string. We're going to put the second finger down on the third fret of the low E string, and then we're going to pick the low E string with the thumb, and the D, the G, and the B. So we got. Okay, then we change to a C major chord, which is the third fret on the A string with the third finger, the second finger on the second fret of the D string, open G string, and then your first finger on the first fret of the B string. And then this is quite an awkward pattern. This one, so it goes. So it goes all the way down, so it goes A string, D string, and then it jumps across to the B string, where you got your first finger, the left hand here, and then you add the little finger on fret number 3. So as soon as you've done that, you hit the low A string again, and then you go to the high E string, and then B, and then G. Okay, so you can see it's quite a strange pattern. Then we go to our G again. We hit the low E string, and then the D, the G, and the B. So, and then to a D chord, which is a new chord. So we go to first finger on the second fret of the G string, third finger on the third fret of the B string, and your second finger on the second fret of the E string at the top there. So, okay, and we just pick all 4 strings: D, G, B, and E with the right hand. So far, if I do that little intro bit, so we got. On the end of that, we've got this fiddly little hammer-on bit, so hammer on and pull off. So within the D chord shape, we're going to lift our second finger off, and then we're going to pick the high E string with the right hand, hammer down to fret 2, and then pull off. So quite a tricky technique to get right, so do that slowly. Then you pick the B string, where your third finger is on the left hand here, so. And then we hit the G string, which is covered by the first finger on the second fret there. So I'll play that through. So it's. And then you run back again. So. All right. So we'll play that whole introduction for you. So it goes. So that's the introduction of the song. The verse is pretty much the same, so it's back to the. So it's where Bradley Cooper sings first. So Bradley Cooper comes in first and sings the first part with these chords. One thing I would say as well is it's got very loose measure to it, so it's not like it's just like in 4/4 or 3/4. It's a very loose measure to it, so it's sort of like when you play live, and that's what this is recorded mainly, is when you play live with somebody, sometimes you sort of feel when the timing is, and it definitely feels like that, because we tried playing it along with a backing track, and it was just so hard to try and keep it in time because it's just very loosely filled. So I would just, if you are trying to play the backing track, don't worry if you can't get it in time, because it is very difficult to get. It's sort of a very loosely timed sort of intro and verse. So that's the intro and the verse sections, just repeats that round, and that's the same for all of the verses in the song. When it kicks into the sort of the chorus bit, we're going to go to an A minor chord, and we're going to go to a strumming pattern now, and this is where we change to our plectrum. Okay, so we've gone fingers on the first bit for this, and then now we're kicking into the chorus section. We're going to go into A minor chord, which is the second finger on the second fret of the D string, third finger on the third fret of the G, on the second fret of the G string, and my first finger on the first fret of the B string. And then we're just going to go simple rhythm, down, down, up, up, down, up. Try that and try and say that rhythm as you play it, because it really helps sink in. So one cycle of down, down, up, up, down, up. Then we go to a D and an F sharp chord, and you can either do it like with the D chord with the thumb over the top on the second fret, which is what I do, or you can do it like that, like I said to you earlier in the intro verse part. Absolutely fine, doesn't matter which way you do it. So we've gone A minor, same again, down, down, up, up, down, up on the D slash F sharp chord, one cycle of that, and then we go to G. On G we're going to go down, down, up. Okay, so it's not the full bar now, so we go down, down, up, and we share that bar with D F sharp again, so and same, down, down, up on the G, and down, down, up on the D, F sharp. So we've got from the A minor, next chord is E minor. E minor, second finger on the second fret of the A string, third finger on the second fret of the D string, and you hit all the strings. Same thing, down, down, up, the full cycle on that bar. And then you go back to the A minor again. So full chorus section will go back to A minor, then it changes ever so slightly on that third cycle. It goes A minor, down, down, up, then it does A minor with a G in the bass. All I do is I take my third finger and I swap it and put it on the third fret of the low E string there and mute the A string. So down, down, up on the A minor, and down, down, up on the A minor slash G. And D with F sharp. That's a full cycle of the rhythm. And then to G. Down, down, up, D, F sharp, down, down, up, and then E minor again. Does that again, so I'll play it through. Okay. Then it goes back to the verse and stuff, and then the only other bit that's different to the song is the bit where it kicks into like the middle 8 section of the song. That has a bar chord in it. It has a B minor bar chord, which is barring your first finger across the second fret on the A, the D, the G, the B, and the E string. So all the way across there. Tip of the finger, let that touch the E string because you want to mute that. So you want to get this muted sound there. And then with the rest of your fingers, these 3 fingers, you're going to do an A minor chord shape. So that means you're going to put your your second finger down on the 3rd fret of the B string, your 4th finger on the 4th fret of the G string, and your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the D string. Press down really hard on those, thumb position, sort of keep it in the middle of the neck to get a really good bar chord shape, and press down really hard, and then we're going to do that rhythm we did earlier, so down, down, up, down, up for one full bar, so to the D chord I explained to you earlier. Then A major comes in now instead of A minor, so A major is just going to, I'm going to do it as a flat finger across fret 2, the D, the G, and the B there. You could do it like that if you want as well, or like that, entirely up to you, whatever you find easy to do A major, but it's an A major chord, okay? I'm doing it like that. So I've gone B minor, minor, D, A, and then it changes and it goes back into the chorus. It changes from A. It's a really nice trick here. One of my favourite ones to do is when A major to A minor. It has a really nice sound. So you've got this really lifting mood, and then it drops to sort of really melancholic, sort of really sort of dark sound. So I'll play the section where you can hear the change. So B minor. Coming up now. Then it goes back into the chorus section, which is the A minor. So D, F sharp, G for half a bar, D, F sharp for half a bar, and then E minor. And back round again. Then it does the A minor G thing, if you remember that. So G, D, F sharp, E minor. Doesn't do that on the track, but I just did a little harmonic on the 12th fret at the top there. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Don't forget to hit subscribe on our channel. Thanks for now.